these times we use Facebook,
Yes,
Twitter.
yes, yes.
So
Absolutely.
they are controlling our thoughts.
Yes, yes, yes.
So what do you want to say?
That's the great tragedy, no? Today, you see, when we were also in college, no, we had at the most some students who were negative. They would have at the most that drug addiction or substance abuse. Today, there are hundreds of types of addictions for our children. Facebook addiction, Twitter addiction, that WhatsApp, constantly on that. And if they are not getting the messages they want and the likes, then depression. What is the meaning of living like this? I really don't understand. This level of scattered attention, what does it get you? Why do you need to share unnecessary information at this level and spoil your peace of mind? See, he said a vital point. He said, all these things are controlling our thoughts. We are slaves, that means, to our gadgets. Who invented the iPhone? Tell me you know it. Steve. He did not give it to his children. Do you know that? He did not give it to his children. He said they will get addicted to this and ruin themselves. He gave it to the public. Now, if you do not know how to use it and why you should not give it to your children, or at least help them overcome that addiction, whatever, then that's your problem. You must give things the importance they deserve. A gadget is meant to be used as an instrument. If it starts controlling you, what's the meaning of that? Other people control my emotions. Gadgets control my thoughts. I am no better than a slave. Although there is no slavery in this age, supposed to be no slavery. I am a slave even to gadgets. So the only way to change this situation is I limit my times of exposure and train your children to do this. If you are doing it, the children will follow. If you and their friends are doing it, they will do it. You know, for children, peer pressure is the main thing. If they will first listen to their friends, and second in number are you. So first you make sure their friends are doing the right thing, or they have the right friends, and then you do the right thing and they will follow. But doing the right thing means I control my exposures. Definite time when I will check my WhatsApp, whole day to keep it open and it keeps beeping and your attention keeps going towards it, and sharing unnecessary information which is not required. It only shows no goal orientation. It only shows that much, nothing else. So if I have a great goal to attain in life, I will know how much value to give to all these things. I will use them for my purposes and then keep them aside. Put them aside. The main cause for ADHD, you know ADHD? Many children are suffering from it today, colleges and university students. The main cause for that is overexposure. Before your mind can process the data coming in, it is bombarded by so many images, so many things, it is not able to process anything. Result is attention is constantly flitting. The mind is not at all stable. It can't keep quiet. And the child becomes overactive, that's why. And you call it hyperactivity. The main cause is overexposures and uncontrolled exposure. Anything can get into your senses and go and become a thought in your mind and become your sanskar. Are you such that just anybody's commercial need becomes a sanskar in your mind? A market economy rules the affections you should have? You want to live like that? If you don't want to, you must get a control over this system first. So my gadget is my gadget. It will not control me. This is perfectly possible. I know so many people who are doing it. You know how I handle my mobile? Only at fixed hours of the day. Not hour of the day, I will use it. And I have told anybody who wants to contact me that I will see it only once a day. And so you can only send message, not keep ringing me. And I will look at it at that time. What is required to be done, I will do at that time. But I will not waste my time on it. There is a way of handling every situation. You must decide your priorities in life. Practically, what do we do? How do we do this? Early morning hours are very, very precious hours. If you get up early in the morning and go to your Facebook, I think that is a human tragedy. As soon as you get up in the morning, whether it is at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock, whatever time it is, first 10 minutes, give it to God. Give it for some elevated idea or prayer or good reading, Bhagavad Gita, so that some clarity comes into your mind. Morning will decide your day. That precious time when nature is naturally calm, your mind is fresh because it has just got up. Don't waste that time in getting distracted. If those moments are collected, focused, you will see to a great extent mind remains focused throughout the day. First tip. Early morning, 10 minutes given for this yoga, some form of yoga. Either prayer or quiet stillness, you sit in stillness, try to empty the mind, or do a little puja. Sometimes that also helps some people. Or you read a passage from Vivekananda or Bhagavad Gita, something like this. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna is a wonderful book. You can use such powerful literature to lift your mind. Once you do this, throughout the day, at least a thought will come in. Oh, that is a possibility, this kind of a state. Second tip, regulated lifestyle. Let's not call it routine, but a regulated lifestyle in which there are fixed hours for fixed things. What happens is you conserve energy by doing that. Third tip is you try to keep good company. I'm not saying you're in bad company. What I'm trying to say is you try to relate with people who have such tendencies. Consciously you have to do it. Go a little out of the way maybe to do it. But if you do this, mind affects mind. So if you come in touch with people who are doing certain amount of yoga, who like these ideas, that company will lift you up in many subtle ways. Just like how children, peer pressure, we are also grown-up children, For us also, our company matters. So consciously you must go and connect with such minds. And today they are available even on YouTube. YouTube is the outpouring of some mind. The lectures on YouTube. So you can connect.